Welcome back to my channel. My name is Casey. I do skincare content whilst talking about life. So that's what today's video is going to be. I'm going to do my skincare. Then I need to get straight onto makeup because I'm going to the cinema. Listen, I'm going to watch Paddington Bear. I don't know what number we're on. Paddington Bear 3, 2, I don't know. But my mum loves it. And we're going to take my nephews who are 8, 6 and 3, so that'll be fun. Oh, I am using this serum. I've not used it often enough to be able to say what it's doing for my skin just yet, but it's a nice glow serum. It's got some niacinamide in there and we're just gonna let that do its job. I have got a little friend down here and a couple of marks there, but it's okay. We continue to just use our skincare. One of my go-to lotions is the CeraVe one. And I'm like, guys, what do I even fill you in on my life? Because I don't really know where to start. A lot has been, do my neck. A lot has been happening. All of my previous videos were like either when I lived at home with my mum or when I moved in with my ex and we bought a house together and I was filming there. Now I live alone. I live in a gorgeous flat and I love this space. Like this space is ideal for content creation. It's ideal for like having my own vibe. It's really bright and light. As you can see, I'm right in front of the windows. I do love it, and I think it's taken me about 6 months to actually adjust to living alone. SPF, I'm using this one, Dauphine, probably because it's French. Dauphine Paris. Oh, let me give it a shake. It's an SPF 50. It is a mineral sunscreen. I'm going quick because I want to get onto the makeup. And then for the neck, I use the Sultan SPF 50 just because it's cheaper, and I neglect my neck, but at least I'm not ignoring it. I'm just giving it a less special SPF, you know? If you are familiar with my videos, you will know that my acne used to look like this, and Accutane saved my skin. I talk about Accutane a lot on my channel since I started it, and I did updates and things, but I am a year post Accutane and my skin is still doing really, really well. So I love that. But all of my good skincare habits are still in check. I still apply a good amount of SPF, ensure that my skin is protected. I still have a hydrating skincare routine, and I'm less apprehensive about pore clogging ingredients now because I'm less acne prone, but I just think I stick to what works for me. But you know, we do still get the odd breakout, but honestly, it's not the eruptions that I used to have all over my cheeks. And even then, this is my time of the month. And this is nothing in comparison to what I used to deal with. If you are a subscriber on my channel, then you'll probably be seeing a lot more shorts of just like sharing little routines and products that I'm using, what I'm enjoying, not really speaking in them. I'm just trying to upload more content and get back into the flow of doing this, because even talking in front of the camera again for this YouTube channel feels strange because I'm not used to sharing again. I'm like, okay, what do I want to share on this channel? What do I want to let people know? There's more to me than my skin and acne, and I want to share more of that side too, but I'm like, I don't know how to go about it yet. So I'm just figuring it out. But today we're gonna do a bit of makeup as well and throw that in there and do a bit of everything. So I'm going in with foundation. This is Dior Forever, and I'm just using it up, which is why it looks really yucky as well. But this is just a product that needs to go. I love it. It was a really good foundation. I enjoyed it, but I like to use up my products and finish them off. And we're gonna do like a proper beat face today. Use a nice dense brush to blend that all in. So this year alone, like October 2023 to October 2024, my life has changed significantly, and I shared that in my previous video. You know, getting your heart broken fucking changes you as a person, and I have been in therapy for months and months and months because the breakup also, obviously that's painful in itself, but it also is a trauma wound from my childhood of abandonment, because the way I was broken up with, in my opinion, is not normal. Someone doesn't just decide out of the blue, I don't want to be with you anymore, treat you like shit for a month, and then I have to go to them and say, if you're gonna break up with me, you should probably just do it. Do you see what I mean? It's a lovely foundation. I just need to actually use up my products. So I'm doing like a project pan to make sure they get used up. It looks so icky. I've had it for way too long. Let's move on to concealer. So yeah, the breakup was really difficult. On top of that, I moved out of a house that we bought together like a year before. So that was sad. It was like also grieving my home that I literally was just, you know, settling in, like even a year after making that house a home, grieving that. And then I moved out. Yeah, a lot of trauma that came from that experience of being broken up with. But also it taught me a hell of a lot of what I will not stand from a man. To be honest, he wasn't a man, he was a boy. He was a little boy. I genuinely know that I deserve better and that I'm a strong, independent woman. I'm here in my own flat, I'm doing my own shit, I've got my own money, I've got my own car, I've got my own life. I don't need a man. I also didn't need to have my heart broken in that kind of ruthless, cold manner, which through sharing content I've seen is actually very common. Unfortunately, I hear from women all the time that they have been discarded. Like, oh, I don't want to be with you anymore. And some very vague BS reason as to why. Again, another concealer. This is a Maybelline Fit Me. Just really using up all of my products. For eyes, I'm going to use this Bella Sophia palette by Charlotte Tilbury. The highlight shade is all gone. I hit pan on that. So I'm kind of working on this red and brown shade now. I'm gonna do quite a smoky eye because I'm just feeling it. I just really want to put makeup on today. So I'm going to do my eyeliner, my mascara, and my gel eyeliner off camera just because I know I'm not gonna be able to concentrate and continue talking. Okay, so now the eyes are done. I don't know if they look like quite a bit on camera. They look less intense in real life. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to some creamy bronzer. I love bronzing, it's like my favorite thing. So if that breakup wasn't shitty enough, I then was also let go from my job, fired in, honestly, like I'm a good employee and I know I'm a good employee, and the way everyone was shocked, a lot of people were actually fired. It was a way of getting rid of heads in a company. You know, I don't know how they do it business-wise. What they do is give more shares, increase shares for stakeholders. I don't know what they do, but it's something to benefit other stakeholders by removing certain people from the business. Also happened to be a lot of people of colour. So there's that. That was not a fun experience either. In all honesty, because of my faith, because of all the pain I went through, my relationship with God has only strengthened. And because of my faith, I genuinely feel that those things weren't for me. That relationship wasn't for me, that job wasn't for me. I'm meant to be here, I'm meant to be in this flat, I'm meant to be creating this content, and everything will fall into place. And it is hard to have that blind faith and to jump and just hope that that net appears, but honestly, that's all I can do. Like, that's all I can do. I am not gonna keep beating myself up about what I did wrong, or like not everything is my fault. Some people are just nasty people. Like, some things is just business. Some things just happen and there's nothing I can do about it other than grow and learn and develop and commit myself to things that mean something to me. And this channel means something to me. I made this channel myself from 0 subscribers. I now have 10,000 subscribers. I created consistent uploads. I wanted to help people with their skin. I wanted to share my journey. And with that, I've connected with people and I want to connect again and I want to bring that back. So that's why I'm back on this channel. I don't want to abandon everything that I've worked so hard to create. I am somebody that will take that pain and turn it into something good. And don't get me wrong, I'm working through therapy because it's not always a great thing. It also means that I have less compassion for myself, where I'm like, you need to do better, you need to be great, you need to do this, you need to do that. Or not even allowing myself to dwell and to be sad for a long time, when actually, if you're sad, just feel it. I'm gonna go in with the Chanel Water Blush. It's in Deep Apricot. Again, it's in my project pan. I'm just gonna do this because I'm gonna do a second one over the top because I love this one. Because I love this one. This is the Dior Maximizer. Dior Glow Maximizer. So pretty. So yeah, I do feel like I've been through the ringer this 2024, but I'm coming out the other side and I'm actually grateful for these experiences. Like, take the pain because I have learnt and grown in ways that I wouldn't have learnt and grown had I not suffered, basically. And that's why I mean it when I say my skin got so much better and my life just went to absolute shite. You see how pretty that is? just gives a nice glow. But at the same time, this year has been blessings. We've had 2 new babies in the family. The traveling I've been able to do, great memories made, connecting with friends, being back in my hometown has helped me to just spend so much time with my friends and family, like be actually close to them. It's amazing, actually. I miss that so much. I didn't realize how much that impacted me. I'm already glowing. That Dior one does it, but I'm gonna add in this iconic London roller because I wanna glow, glow, glow. Ooh, like that. That's what I love. So yeah, this year, honestly, I've just been working through my actual shit. Like going to therapy, doing the work. It's hard. It's hard. It's really hard, especially because I have a really good therapist. She's expensive. She is good. Painfully good. But we're coming out the other side now. I'm really excited for 2025. So I am claiming 2025 is going to be my year. I have to make it my year. It's gonna be my year no matter what happens. Okay, lips. I'm gonna just go in with this dark brown lip liner, and then I have this really nice lipstick, but I don't know the shade. I'm actually gonna go to the counter and just ask what shade this is. I love this shade. This is why I've been doing the Project Pan, because I love this lipstick. I just haven't worn it enough because it's in my collection, but it just sits there. I keep gravitating towards the same products and using them. And then I've got other products that are just sitting there and not being used, like this lipstick. I love it. I love this shade. This is what I need to figure out what shade this is. It's a Guerlain lipstick, by the way. I don't know. I like that. I'm gonna take the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray to set my makeup. And then I like to fan it. Then I'm gonna go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Powder to just decrease some of that shine. When they say your new life is gonna cost you your old life, that's not a lie, that's true. And my new life is amazing, but I'm still adjusting. I'm still adjusting like a year on from that breakup. And that's because we were together for a really long time. But at the same time, I can do what I want. And it's small things. And it's just like living alone, being able to do what I want, create content when I want, not have to consider someone else and someone else's family and what a relationship entailed. Having this freedom is wild. It's wild because I've not had that this whole time. From being 18 to 28, I have been in a relationship. So being single has been up and down, but overall, I like it. Let's do some hoops, why not? I've missed creating content, I really have, like properly on my camera, uploading to YouTube. And throughout that period of this year, like I've just explained in this video, I definitely lost the joy and love for things. And that's generally what happens when you're going through a mild depression and life's just not lifing the way it used to. You don't feel connected to people in the same way. You don't feel connected to yourself, your hobbies, anything. That's what I'm saying I went through. And it's nice to come out the other side and be like, wow, I enjoy doing this again, picking up the camera, talking, going out and actually connecting with people and feeling connected to them, not just like you're there just because you have to be there to show face, but actually mentally you're not there because you're still processing all the shit that you're going through. That concludes today's skincare and makeup catch up. So yeah, she's back, baby. She's here. Casey is back. She's creating the content. She's gonna share the skincare. She's gonna share more about her life, and I'm excited. Let's go.